Good morning, YouTubers, friends, and family. RvDebs here. It's Sunday, about 11 a.m., a little before that maybe. It's kind of chilly, but very pretty day. A little windy, cold wind, but probably in the high 40s right now. But it's nice out. Time to start the day, right? All these trees look so wintry. Yep. That pecan tree is just like totally different now. Yeah. Okay, time to go in and make some coffee. Get the girls their treat in the morning. Hi everyone. Hi friends, YouTubers, family, RvDebs here. It is Sunday, and I was thinking, since I have this new channel, for those of you who don't know, my old channel was hacked in November 11th, I believe. And so it was a big change for me to start over and have a whole new channel. But I did want to catch everybody up because I have a lot of new subscribers that don't really know my story or why I'm here. Well, I'll tell you, it was 2013 that my life started to really change. My husband, who I was with for 14 years, had some terrible issues. Turned out that he had cancer. It was called multiple myeloma, and it was a terrible cancer, and it killed him fast, really. We found out what it was in February, and he was gone in May. And it seems like just yesterday sometimes. So the reason I have a channel is that my husband and I were thinking about getting an RV. We were definitely looking for an RV, a motorhome of some sort, to travel and be camp hosts. And he has family in Wyoming, kids, and I have friends in California. So we thought, well, let's travel. We don't have to stay in one place. Well, I was living in Florida at the time, and when he got ill and he passed away, and I stayed in I had a mobile home on Lake Tarpon, which is a really nice area. I stayed there for a year, and during that year I downsized and got rid of all kinds of stuff. I mean, everything, really, everything. Bought this trailer. I'm in a 27-foot travel trailer by Forest River. It's a Salem LE. It has one slide out. I moved into this travel trailer and stayed in Florida for a few more months to get used to living in it, and then took off and headed out of Florida, pulling it with my husband's truck. And it's a Chevy Avalanche. Beautiful truck. And I pulled myself, all my stuff, and my 2 dogs up to Alabama was the first stop. I didn't like pulling a trailer. It was very hard on me. I couldn't stand not being able to just pull over anywhere or get gas anywhere or go to a fast food or anything like that. Couldn't leave the dogs in the car. It was too hot. Trailers are difficult when it comes to parking, So I got to Alabama and I stayed at this RV park for 9 months. Met a lot of people there. Got to meet Chico and got to meet Patrick from the Paddy Wagon and a few other people, but mostly those guys became my dear friends. And we lost Chico over a year ago, and I'm sad because I don't have those videos of him and I, so sadly. But to go on, so after about 9 months, one of my very close friends up in Seattle, Washington, Chris, decided to call me up and say, listen, you're stuck in Alabama. Let me fly there and I will help you drive wherever you want to go, whether it's Oregon or wherever. So I said, really? Okay. And she did. She flew in. We packed me all up, secured everything. That's the thing about a trailer. You can't have anything out while you're driving. that makes it difficult too. We drove all the way to Texas, and I wound up staying because, well, my best friend in the world named Kathy, who you'll hear about a lot on my channel, she and I were in business together for over 20 years. Plus, we knew each other 40 years total, and like really closer than sisters. And her husband live in this small town in Texas where they have like a house that's got enough space for 4 houses. So they said, stay here. And I did, to make a long story very short. I wound up putting in a sewer line, an electric line, and a water line. And this became my home base. And I love it here. I still have this bug that tells me I want to go traveling. So every year I do travel a little bit. But this coming year, I'm hoping to get out there even more. Well, we'll see what happens. I've been here 3.5 years, and it's a really sweet little town. I have lots of friends here. Kathy and I are sisters, so all her family who live here, they're not from Texas, but we wound up here, and that's another story. Her 2 sons live here with the grandkids, and even in-laws, like the sons' wives, their family moved here. So we've got about 30 people, maybe a little under 30 people in the family. And we get together once a month for family night. And we're very close to each other. So that's why I'm here. And I decided that I would make this my home base. And I did. And I'm glad I did. I have 2 precious dogs. I'm not far from my friend Kathy, so she's right here, and we love to be together. Her husband's like a brother now of mine. And that's my story. That's why I'm in Texas. It's just a tiny town. And you'll notice that on all my videos where it says show more, there's a P.O. box for my town. And I also have Instagram and Facebook and PayPal, all listed underneath my videos. So definitely check out the other social media that I have. I just wanted to let you know that I am so glad that this second channel has grown so quickly, and I hope you stick around with me, and I will be doing cooking videos, traveling videos, just heart-to-heart talks. My take on life might be a little different than some. I was brought up in Los Angeles. I went to Hollywood High School. I spent 10 years living in West Hollywood before moving to Florida. And those are some of the stories that I do tell here. So I just want you to stick around with me, enjoy my channel, and get to know me. And give me a thumbs up if you feel like you've enjoyed it. I would appreciate it. Thanks for watching my videos, and let's have a great new year. Hi YouTubers, friends and family, RvDebs here. It is actually Monday around 1 in the afternoon. I just came from the post office and I'm heading to go to Walmart. Got a few things to pick up before New Year's Eve, and I thought I'd take y'all along for the ride. So let's go. Okay, let's go. So I know I have a lot of new subscribers that have really never watched my videos before, and even though I lost over 1,100 videos of my life in the last 4.5 years, I want to have people know who I am and hang out with me. I am in a little town called Knox City, Texas, which is 1,130 population, and we have a local grocery store. It's an IGA, but that's the only grocery store. And so for me to really go get stuff, I go to Walmart. And Walmart around here, it's about a 40-minute, depends on how you drive, but about a 40-45 minute drive. And it's called Stamford. It's the town that I go to the Walmart in. That's the closest place. Otherwise, for another 15 minutes, like an hour, depends on, again, how fast you drive, but between an hour and 10 minutes, you can be at Abilene or Wichita Falls. They're both about the same amount of time. And then again, you've got all your stores. You've got all your stores and movies and fast food and, you know, you name it. But for us in our little tiny town, no, we have to at least drive to Stamford to go to Walmart. It's a good Walmart though, and I happen to really appreciate that it's there. I was never a big Walmart fan because of the, because I believe in small businesses and to keep them alive, but when you live in a town like this, you're glad there is a Walmart. So, I'm going to Walmart, and gonna get some stuff for New Year's Eve. Kat, Mark, and I are going to have dinner. I think Mary's gonna be there too. It's not a big deal, but we're gonna try to bring the new year in a healthy way, so we decided on a big salad with a lot of yummy air-fried shrimp on top, and black olives and crumbled up bacon and maybe some hard-boiled eggs and all the other goodies. Make it a really nice salad. Plus, I'm going to find some sort of appetizer too, and maybe even a little, a cracker and cheese plate, because Mark's not on a diet, nor is Mary. Not that we're on a diet. I hate the word diet. Let's not say diet. Just healthier food plan. And that's what we're starting. So I've already started, but it's going to have to get even tighter. I'm just eating up some of the food I've had in my house. And then after that, I'm going to really limit carbs. I don't really have the name of a food plan or anything, but definitely low carb. And I am going to do bulletproof coffee again. And if you don't know what bulletproof coffee is, well, it's keto. People that are on keto do a lot of bulletproof coffee because it helps to fill you up without eating. It's in your coffee, and what you do is, and I'll make it for you guys. It's coffee, and then you put in whipping cream and some Kerrygold grass-fed butter and a little bit of coconut oil, and maybe a sweetener like stevia if you like it, and you blend it all up like with a blender type of thing so that you emulsify it and it becomes foamy. And believe it or not, those ingredients in the coffee is delicious. I never thought I'd like it, but I loved it, and it keeps you from being hungry for a long time. Really, that's what's really interesting. You could have some bulletproof coffee to start your day and not eat a real meal until really like afternoon, 2, 3 in the afternoon. Then you can have a nice low carb meal. So I'm going to do that. That'll be part of my plan. But anyway, starts a day at a time. I'm not sure exactly what exactly I'm going to do. I know what not to do. Get off sugar. Lay off of the extra pieces of bread. Have pasta once in a while. And I did get a really neat present from one of my subscribers. I got this little mini zoodle maker. So I'm going to definitely pick up some zucchini and make some zoodles this week. It's a good way to do it. So I've got, the whole year to look forward to, and I'm really planning on getting to feeling better and starting to get ready to do some traveling and exciting adventures in my life, I hope. I don't know what's going to happen, but I want to be ready for it, I'm ready for it now, but I really want to be even more prepared physically. So, that's it. Yay! Everybody has thoughts in the beginning of the year of what they'd like to accomplish or what to do. I'd like to take off at least 25 pounds in the next year, maybe more. I don't really want to be slim and have all my skin hanging, but I certainly want to feel better. And 25 to 50 pounds would be like awesome. So, what are you planning on doing for the new year? Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I know those are not good to do because you usually stop them. But what is in your mind that you'd like to do this year? Achieve something that you've never done before? Go on an adventure? You know, when you get older, it doesn't mean you have to stop. You might have to change the way you do things, but there's still a lot of things to do that, you know, why not? As long as I can look and see and feel and stand and walk, I'm gonna do some stuff. Anyway, so this is the country. Let me turn the camera around and show you this area of Texas is known for, like, it's flat, it's farms, cows, lots of pastures, goats, wild hogs, coyotes. But anyway, here, let me do that. Turn it around. So we're just pretty much leaving our area. They got a quarter horse ranch on the left here. "75-mile-an-hour speed limit." There's a nice green pasture. You should see this in spring, which you will if you hang around with me. All flowers on the sides of the road and stuff. It really changes. It's very dramatic. It's like winter's completely different look than spring and summer, even autumn. That's one of the things I like about the area. We have all 4 seasons, but we don't have the worst winters, which is good. We're supposed to get in the 20s again tonight, but it doesn't bother me too much. I'm glad it's still in the 20s. You get in the teens, in single digits, then forget it. It's frigid, and I don't like that. Right now it's 51 degrees here in my area, and I'm flying. So this is the country. Lots of fresh air. You know, you don't have a lot of buildings all over, or, you know, so much fast food that you're constantly reminded of what you want. So it has good points. It really does. The bad points is you do have to drive about an hour to get to movies, you know, or to get to, like, supermarkets that are really nice. Or a mall. I don't really go to the mall anyway, though. I think malls are a dying thing, sadly. Anyway, this is on the right here. A lot of this is mesquite wood. This is all mesquite. Got a lot of that kind of trees, mesquite, and then we have lots and lots of cows and pastures. You know, I never lived in any place like this, and I never realized how adorable cows are. Their faces are so precious. Really cute. So that's something I didn't realize. And when you stop to look at cows, they look at you. If I see some on the way or on the way back, I'll stop and show you what I mean. But they will all turn and look at you like, what do you want? What are you looking at? And they got sweet faces. It's a pretty nice day. Okay, so let's continue on the drive. I'll put some music on and give it a nice chill out, relax till I get there. See you there. Okay, we are a minute away from Walmart. These are all back roads that I take. That's where we live, in the middle of nowhere. But here we go. I always enjoy Walmart, but I always feel like really exhausted after I'm done. That's what I want to do. I want to get where I'm not as exhausted so easily, and that's my goal this year. That's what I think anyway. Okay, it's a small Walmart. It's everything I need. Well, tired, just finished the shopping, and it's time to get back home. It's like 3:30 now, and it's 57 degrees, so it's warmed up. Whew, I'm tired already. Okay, I'll see you when I get home. Okay, that's what's going on here. Just gonna turn back the music and enjoy that for a while. I'll see you when I'm home.